Everyone's trapped by the migrant crisis on the Greece-Turkey border, but no one as much as the refugees and migrants trying to move. They're caught in a steel web of politics and policy. This Greek policy is called pushback. It's literal. Create waves to push vessels back towards Turkey. If that fails, there are other ways. On land, tear gas and tears. The Greeks say about 1,000 people have crossed illegally over several days, but that they stopped more than 15,000. They've also suspended asylum applications, and their leaders know domestic public opinion is with them. EU policy isn't working, and some Greek islands feel overwhelmed. Take Lesbos, where some local residents have tried physically to prevent migrants from landing. Almost 20,000 already live in or just outside a camp designed for under 3,000. Some islands are just a few kilometres from the Turkish coast, and they're harder to secure than the 193-kilometre-long land border. Bulgaria, which shares a 305-kilometre-long frontier with Turkey, says it also is reinforcing security. As the migrants suffer in winter temperatures, they're also feeling the chill of hardening attitudes throughout the EU. In 2015, more than 1 million migrants and refugees flowed into Europe. This contributed to the rise of anti-immigrant parties. To control the numbers, the EU did a deal with Turkey's President Erdogan. You help prevent westward movement, we'll give you €6 billion to help you cope with the millions of Syrian refugees you've taken in. Erdogan says the EU has not fulfilled its side of the bargain. He appears to have now delivered on his oft-stated threat of opening the gates to Europe. And again, it's the refugees and the migrants caught in the web. They were told the border was open, and some began to move, only to meet a wall of Greek police. More refugees from further east may follow. Ankara''s decision comes after dozens of Turkish soldiers were killed in airstrikes in Syria's Idlib province. Now, Erdogan is angry about a lack of EU support for his campaign against the Assad regime. Syrian government forces, backed by Russia, launched an offensive in Idlib last December, displacing more than 1 million people. The Turkish leader knows how to get attention. He's opened his western border and threatens to do the same in the south to allow the displaced of Idlib into Turkey en route to Europe. We now wait to see if Brussels throws more money at the problem. What it won't do is take these people in. Fortress Europe is being built physically and psychologically. Physically, Greece has sent extra guards, 52 coastguard vessels and gunships. It plans to build more camps to house those who do make it through before then trying to send them back. And psychologically, think of the impact on these people of the words of the Greek Prime Minister Kyriakos Mitsotakis. The borders of Greece are the external borders of Europe. We will protect them. Do not attempt to enter Greece illegally. You will be turned back.